Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Avery Sab, and today I will be covering four major topics in this video. The first one is what is the current unemployment rate in this economy? The second will be what is the current rate of economic growth, aka GDP, and what the current rate of inflation in the economy is. And lastly, what is the current account for the US of right now? So as I go back to the first question, what is the current unemployment rate in the economy? As of right now, as of June 2025, the current unemployment rate is 4.1%. It is not nearly as high as it was in April of 2020, back in 2020 where it was COVID, but where it was like 14.8% according to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics. But it's gone down in recent years and is continued to improve and not decrease. What circumstances have led to this rate? I say the overall labor force participation rate has gone down because of the demographic shifts, but like an aging population and fewer people seeking work, also like the ongoing aggressive tariff policies that like they're enforcing right now, and the restrictions on immigration, which are causing people not to have as many jobs or take as many jobs as they want because immigrants would take most of the hardworking jobs, if I'm saying that right. Is it historically high or low? As of right now, it's being considered historically low, even though it's not at the lowest as it's ever been, but it's been at one of the peak points where it's been very low, because the lowest was like pre-COVID back in 2019 where it was like 3.5%. But right now, like I said, it's 4.1%. So it's not as low, but it's still considered to be one of the lowest in US history. The second topic is, like I said, what is the current rate of economic growth, aka GDP? The current rate, it decreased from an annual rate of 2.6 in the second quarter of July, which it is in now, the second quarter, July 9th, because the first quarter ended in March and it started in April and it ends in, I'm guessing, July or August. And right now, is at 2.6% of July 9th of right now, with it being at previously around 2.4. So it hasn't really gone up as much. It hasn't gone down, but it hasn't gone up as much. It's only went up 0.2%. Are we experiencing expansion, recession, or recovery? As of right now, we appear to be recovering from a shallow downtown in 2025. Is it a healthy growth rate? It is currently rated as cautiously healthy. Really, on the spectrum of being healthy, it's closer to being healthy than unhealthy, because it's enough to avoid recession, but it's not strong enough to boost living standards or close output gaps. What is the current rate of inflation? As of June 2025, US inflation stands at 2.7%, which is decreased from May, which has increased from May at 2.4%. So it's increased by 0.3%. But that's still a lot considering how much the target is supposed to be. And that's coming up in my next question, which is it too high or is it too low? As of right now, it's not too high, because the target percentage that they wanted at is at 2%, but it's at 2.7%. And they want it back down to like around the 2.1%, 2%, because the feds want them at it like a very low rate of inflation. What should the feds do, aka central bank, do about inflation? They're expected to really maintain current interest rates for now. They don't expect them to do it forever, but as of right now, they expect them to have it at a certain rate and at a certain point where inflation is not too high, but it gets to the point where you have the target score at 2%, and they want to have it at 2%. That's why they are in charge of maintaining rates as it is right now. What is the current account for the US right now? The current account deficit reached $450.2 billion so far this year, and its highest since Q3 in 2006. Because around last year, for the full year, it was around $1.13 trillion, if I'm mistaken. But it's high, but it's not as high. Are we experiencing a deficit, surplus, or a balanced current account? As of right now, we're definitely in a deficit because of the export of goods and services and many more things that are contributing to us being in a deficit, because we're never really in a balanced account in the US. We're either in the deficit or we're in the surplus. It's never really a balanced account. But most likely we're going to be in a deficit as we are right now. Is it good, bad, or neither? It's neither good nor bad, but it's like in between, like it's neither. It's like it said, it's neither. It's in the middle, because I believe that it's neither because of its robust investment and heavy external borrowing, because they borrow from other countries, like other things, like other goods and services and resources and everything. So I don't think it's good or bad, because not every country is going to be in a surplus or a balance. Not every country is. Most countries, they're in the deficit. Especially if you're the United States, which are one of the most powerful countries in the world, you're going to be at a deficit, but you're not going to be at a surplus like everybody else or some other countries that are smaller and that might have or make more money than us. In conclusion, in 2025, the U.S. economy is showing resilience with some weaknesses, recovering from a mild slowdown. Inflation is still elevated. It's not at an all-time low, but it's still elevated. But employment is strong. As of right now, it's still strong. The outlook is cautiously optimistic through vulnerabilities, tariffs, and deficits as examples remain. And they will forever remain as long as the countries will collide with trading goods and goods for a service or a service for goods. Thank you for listening to what I have to say. Thank you for your time.